Hey there folks, got a new knife for you. What I have here is the Caswell EDX. I've had this for a couple of weeks now. I've been meaning to do a vid, but with the holidays, oh by the way, Happy New Year. With the holidays, it's been kind of hectic, so I haven't had the chance. There's also really good videos on this already on YouTube, so if you want more in-depth information, just look them up on YouTube. There's a ton of them. One that's really good is by David Lawman. He goes into a lot of detail. Basically, what I want to do is just eye candy for you guys. And I want what I noticed. I hate to repeat somebody else's video, but what I wanted to do is basically try to show you guys the inner workings, the mechanism inside this EDX without taking it apart, of course. And when I show you what I'm about to show you, you're going to realize I do not have the skills nor the inclination to take this apart because I'm afraid I won't be able to put it back together. You know what's going to happen? I'll show this to the wieners and I'll show it to Nick. He'll take a look at it intently. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I know how it works. And he probably does. I don't have that skill. So, for you guys who haven't seen this knife before, this is the EDX. It's got this patented inline clip system. Basically, when you open the knife, the clip disappears inside the handles. It also has a lockdown pivot system that, from what I understand, acts as a standoff. So it's not just a pivot, it acts as a standoff. So as you can see, it's very minimal. There's one standoff here, and then this pivot system acts as a standoff, making a knife very durable, very hard use without any play. This thing is ridiculous strong. I mean, no play at all whatsoever. I mean, it is very tough. Yeah, I don't want to go too much what other people have covered already. I just want to show how it works because I've been studying this thing. I've been looking at it. I can't figure out how it works. I do have some ideas and some thoughts. I think it kind of works kind of like a slip joint with a locking mechanism, but you know, I could be wrong. What do I know? I'm not the engineer, but check it out. All right, so we're gonna open it up. It's very smooth. One thing I don't believe it's on bearings. I believe it's on washers, but it's very smooth. It does have a half stop right there, and then it has like an assist that opens it all the way. And to unlock it, you have this tab. At first, when I first got it, I was pushing down on it. Then I realized it was easier just to kind of like slip my thumb in there and slide it across, and then it locks it up. Right, it was a learning progress to open it up. I want to try to fly. I'm sitting down. I want to open it up. See, it is very smooth. So when you can flick it open, and then you can close it as a half stop. And I can close it. At first, I couldn't close it one-handed, but I can now. So what I do is I just slip my. Again, at first I was pushing down, but now I realize I kind of push it down with my thumb, slide it in, and then make it to the half stop. Now, here's the thing. I was doing it like this, right, at the half stop, and continue to press it down. But check this out. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's almost like a guillotine. I'm not sure how I didn't cut my thumb off. I must have removed it at the last minute. So when I get to this point, I just kind of go like that. It is very smooth, half stop, and the assist. So for the Bandit, because I know the Bandit watches the vid, so half stop, close it. There's other guys that are better at it, but that's the technique that I found is better for closing it. Okay, so I'll show you the mechanism. So as far as I can see, and hopefully you guys can see this, let me see if trying to get it better on lighting here. There's like a pin inside the mechanism, and hopefully you guys can see it. You see that? It's like, it almost is shaped like a safety pin. And you look over there, it moves. Right? There's so much to show you guys. I mean, this is engineering genius. It really is. As far as I can tell, there's no detent ball. I don't know what that is right there. You guys see that piece right there that's moving? It looks like a detent ball. See it? It keeps sliding. Now, I don't know if Joe put that there. It could be acting as a detent ball that doesn't fall into a detent hole. I hope you guys can see that. So that could be why it's so smooth. I don't know. But yeah, see it? It keeps moving back and forth. And you can see kind of like the pin there, which gives it the tension. I think you can see it better on this side. All right. See inside there? It's like a pin. So when you open it, let me show you. Yeah, you see it right there? It's bent. Looks like the top of a hanger. Okay, so I'm gonna open it up, and you can see that it kind of like moves, the blade moves, and then it kind of like slides in. And that's where the half stop is. You see it? Right there, that's the half stop. So it looks like it definitely feels like there's tension, 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 and then it relieves it. And then just continues on. Then I thought it stops here, but I don't think this meets, no. So the thumb studs, the blade stops, stop it there. And I believe it stops it here too. So those are your the blade stop right there. It meets the titanium here, and then meets the titanium here. But just watch how the clip disappears. So I'll show you this view now. So here's a clip. You see it pushing in. It kind of like goes in on an angle. And kind of like nestles in there like on an angle too. Kind of going that way. Yeah, so yeah, and if you guys look, you can see those, I believe those are washers. See them? Those are washers. I don't believe those are bearing systems. Let's see if you guys can see anything. Every time I look at it, I see something different. So you can see the spring right there, the tension. It kind of like sits there. I'm not sure if it's milled out. There you go. See that spring? Looks like a safety clip. Perfectly centered. So from what I understand from reading the brochure, it comes with like a little pamphlet, and I think basically you can tighten this all the way down, and it's, you know, it's still going to be smooth as ever. I could be wrong, but it's definitely very smooth. This is just crazy. You know who's going to love this? Nick is going to love this. You know what he's going to want to do? He's going to want to take it apart. You know what he's not going to do? He's not going to take it apart. But very simple in construction, right? Basically 2 standoffs. The pivot acting as a standoff. The clip that disappears. And the locking mechanism. Well, I guess I didn't show you guys that. So let's take a look at that. So you can see it just slides into place and pops out. Get a look at that. Very smooth. At first, when I first got it, again, I don't know if there was a breaking in period. This stuck. This got stuck, and I could not push it in. It has since broken in, and now it's very smooth. So to unlock it when it got stuck, I was just going to email Joe or try to call Joe, but if you just push down over here, oh, you got to stick something in there. It unlocks it. So when it got stuck, I pushed down on that, and then it assisted in unlocking it. Yeah, when I first got it, this was like a fixed blade. I could not pop that open. I was like, oh man. But again, I guess it was just that breaking in period, but now it's butter. Butter. Beautiful sheep's foot style blade. It's a flat grind. Here's Joe's logo. Big thumb studs. Humongous. Just a beast of a knife. This is a grill. This is one of my grills. I love this knife. Some people, you know, might not like the way it looks. I don't know. Some people are not crazy about the shape of the handle, the shape of the blade. Some people commented they're not crazy about the shape of the blade. But I guess it's more for function, and I don't know. It works. It's probably for the design of the knife. I mean, it's a chunky knife. It's a big knife. It's a big knife. And again, I'm not going to go into the details, the specs. Go to the other vid. This is more to the mechanism. I would love to take it apart and show you guys like I did my Sebenza. I just don't have the confidence that I can put this back together. You know? Alright guys, that's the focus. That's the Caswell EDX piece.